Hello everyone, welcome to this online course. My name is Yajaira de Leon and I will be your instructor. For this first activity, we're going to have a review about the adverbs of frequency. The adverbs of frequency describe how often something occurs, and they can change or modify the meaning of a sentence because they are giving us an extra idea about how or when things happen. And of course, they are going to give us a context so we can understand the meaning of an idea in a better way. These are some of the most common adverbs of frequency that we have. Of course, we can use many others, and we can apply them either when we speak or we write. As well, it is important for you to know that they are not just applied in simple present tenses. Uh, I mean, like you can use them either for past, future, past perfect, present continuous, any other tense. In case you want to express when something occurs, you are going to be able to use them. There are a few rules that we need to follow in order to include them in a sentence. For example, if a sentence has only one verb, you have to place the adverb of frequency in the middle of the sentence, so it has to be after the subject but before the verb. For example, Tom never flies. He always takes a bus. The only exception that we have is the verb to be. When you have the verb to be in a sentence, you need to place the adverb of frequency after the verb. For example, I am always in a hurry. It is different when you have two or more verbs. For example, in the case of present perfect or past perfect, you are going to be including more than one verb in your sentence. So what you have to do is to place the adverb of frequency before the main verb. For example, they have often visited Europe. The same happens when you have an adverb of frequency in a negative or interrogative form. Your verb has to go before the main verb. For example, do you usually get up so late? Now we're gonna practice. In the first idea that we have, the one that is in green, Jared blank, late for work. What do you think is the best option to complete this idea? Letter A, never is, or letter B, is never. Good. It's the letter B. Jared is never late for work. Remember that when you have the verb to be, your adverb of frequency is gonna come after that. Now let's move on to the navy blue square. How can you complete this idea? We have blank on weekends. Letter A, often do you travel? Letter B, do you often travel? And C, often do you travel? What do you think is the most appropriate option to complete this idea? Correct. The letter B is the most appropriate option. Do you often travel on weekends? Remember that you have to include the adverb frequency before your main verb. Now we're going to practice with the last one. And then I have to complete late on Saturdays. Letter A, get up usually. Letter B, get usually up. And letter C, usually get up. What do you think is the correct one? Excellent. The letter C. I usually get up late on Saturdays. In this case, we have the adverb frequency before the main verb. Excellent, guys. We have concluded the activity number 1 video. So I will see you for the activity number 2.